A new life. That's what Ma always called it. Far away from the gangs, far away from the gunshots, far away from home. It feels like an eternity though. Riding in that car with two people I didn't know, going somewhere I had never even heard of. And damn, wasn't it a long drive. I guess that's what it takes to get to a place like America. I can't believe it's already been almost 20 years. I don't know how I made it this far, but I know for damn sure I'm not stopping anytime soon.
Damn. I can't wait to go back home for Christmas. Warm beaches, atol de lote, flor de caña. I can't wait to see Bisabuela. She makes the dangest pupusas. I gotta make sure to get some presents before I go back. Can't show up empty handed. Got the community fundraiser in 2 weeks. I gotta hit up Steven about the food and games. Nothing makes me happier than seeing the smiles on those young bichos' faces as they beat the ever living shit out of the pinata. Oh snap, is it Thursday already? I better get going ASAP. I haven't seen that boy Brian since we graduated. I wonder how he's doing.
Damn, it's been a minute since I've been to East LA. It's not at all how I remember it, but somehow it's still all the same.
Yo, what's good,
How you
bicho?
doing?
I'm good, man. How are you? I heard you got that job at Facebook, right?
Yeah, I did, but I also heard your fucking songs on the radio, bro. I got them beats and shit of fire.
You already know, but by all means, please have a seat. But yeah, man, like, anyways, where you living now? Don't tell me you're trying to leave the hood behind.
Nah, bro, it's not like that. I come down here pretty often, actually. I come down to teach computer science to some kids.
Oh, really? How often?
Yeah, man, like once a month. Pretty busy with work all the time, so I couldn't come down here too often.
That's why you should live here, bro. Be a part of the community. Right now, you're just in and out like some awkward stranger. You're like that awkward Theo at the party that just gets drunk all the time.
I see what you're saying, bro, man. But I don't know, man. It's nice to bring the community together, but I want to give these kids a solid future to look forward to. I'm trying to come up the ladder, trying to create more opportunities for our people. And I want these people to see computer science as a valid option for them. The way the field looks right now is as if you gotta be white or Asian to get in. I want to change that.
I know, fool, I know. But there's so much you can be doing right now, right here in the community, today. You can help me fundraise. I'm gonna start a new school.
What do you mean a new school?
A fully Salvadorian academy. We want the best and brightest at this place. Do you remember Ricardo? He went up to CSUN. He's gonna be the chem teacher. And you know, we have to give these kids good role models, especially the boys.
What do you mean, especially the boys? Yeah, everyone deserves a good role model, and that shouldn't exclude a whole other gender.
Nah. I don't, nothing like that. That's not what I meant. What I was trying to say is, do you remember Mr. Barajas?
Yeah, that crazy motherfucker. Alright, kids. Who's ready to start class?
Why do
does this dude always have a fucking wife beater on?
I don't know, but watch this. Yeah, that fucking fool was coked up every fucking day.
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense. We didn't have any chalkboards. Why were his hands so white? And
True.
he was the only teacher, the only male teacher in that class. So we had no role models. Like that. That's all we had.
But why only Salvadorians though? Why Salvadorian school only? This kid should be exposed to diversity. We do live in the US, you know.
It's not about that though. I get what you're saying. But at the same time, these kids need to learn about their culture. We need to learn about where they came from, their roots. And that's what we're gonna do. They don't have to be Salvadorian necessarily to get into the school. But best believe they're gonna be Salvadorian when they get out of the school.
I guess. I just think we both have our own ways of helping the community. But once I'm done paying student loans, I'll definitely donate to your school. And hey, when I'm done with the industry, if you need a CS teacher, I'm definitely down.
Thanks, man. No, thanks. I really appreciate it. I know you're a genius, and even though you're gonna be old at that point, you know, the mind never ages. So you'll be a CEO, and we can arrange something, and you can potentially hire right out of my academy. Give these kids that opportunity.
Yeah, man, sounds like a plan. Anyways, man, fucking hungry. Trying to get some pupusas? They don't have any good places in Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills? The fuck you mean Beverly Hills? Is that where you're living at now? Beverly Hills? I wasn't invited to any bar mitzvah or anything.
Fuck you, man. Whatever.
But like, you know, tell me, how's it like living amongst all them rich white people?
It's definitely weird. Once in a while I see a black Latino person and I talk to them. But it's fucking Susie walking her dog. All I get is a little...
Yeah, I never really understood why people do that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit, man. People do it at work too, but I'm pretty much desensitized to it at this point. You ever see me pull that shit though? Slap some sense into me.
You see? That's why you should get rid of all that corporate bullshit. Come work with me. I can give you one of the IT positions at my studio. And hey, you might be able to do something with that.
Bro, I ain't trying to work at some dead-end IT job. I'm trying to be part of something bigger here.
And you will be, man. I promise you, you will be. You'll be a part of El Salvador. Helping us strengthen our community through solidarity and resistance for the culture, for the people. I don't want none of my people to become that whitewash shit.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, think about it, man. Like, you're living in Beverly Hills amongst white people. You're working at Facebook with a bunch of white people. To me, it sounds like you're losing your culture.
Losing my fucking culture? Pinche pendejo de puta. I'm not trying to blend in. I'm trying to create a space for both of us. I'm trying to create a space for our people so that we feel comfortable in that space too.
I mean, you gotta think about it, man. Be real with yourself. Like, how are you alone gonna change an entire industry? But if you work with me, work with our people, within our community, we can make some change.
Alright, listen. I'll think about it. I ain't promising shit. And also, don't talk shit about me losing my culture. Your ass wasn't even born in El Salvador.
Yeah, but when was the last time you went back?
Give me that bullshit. You know if I go back, I can't come back.
Alright, whatever. But, you know, you should go, take it all in, refresh, you know?
Whatever, man. Sure. Let's go.
I'm down.
Reject, accept, detest, embrace. I never really knew how to feel about being Indian. Whether it was actually a part of my identity or if it was just some culture that surrounded me. The other kids at school never had lunch boxes filled with kospalya and chapati. They never went home and prayed to Ganesha and Vishnu for hours on end for no good reason. Yet, they were still in my life too. A whole different culture that surrounded me. A culture of raunchy humor, rap music, some greasy-ass tater tots. But where do I fit in? Is there a place for me in this country? Am I Indian? Am I American? Am I both? Am I neither? These questions permeated my thought, but I never really looked for answers. Going to Indian events and ceremonies, I always felt like I wasn't really engaged in the culture. I didn't feel like I was part of the community, part of some small nation of Indians who somehow found themselves in the south end of Los Angeles. In fact, for a while, I sort of grew to oppose this culture that my family surrounded me with. I wanted to just be normal. But what the fuck does that really mean anyway? Going to school also never really felt right. I was the only Indian there, and even though I went to school in the ghetto, I didn't live there. Who was I to these people? To my classmates, to my teachers, even to my family? Did they see me as Indian or American? Do I get to choose? Or am I just stuck in the middle? It took me a while to come to terms with my position. It took me a while to realize I wasn't stuck. I was just me. This clash of identities is the very foundation of my being. It isn't supposed to be a choice. It isn't supposed to be just one side. I am the compromise. Reject, accept, detest, embrace. Maybe I was supposed to just do it all. I don't think it's easy to grow up in America while being part of a whole different culture, but at the same time, I feel like that's what growing up in America is all about. It's about that clash of identities that pulls you apart but also puts you right back together. It's about finding that happy medium. I'll never leave my culture behind and fully blend in, but I'll also never fully shed the American skin that has grown to be a part of me. I'm not Indian. I'm not American. I'm Indian American.